Hey guys, thank you for joining. And This will be our first webinar for Grow Machine. So let me first have a look how many people have already joined in. So it's been 30 seconds and already we have about 70 odd people. Let's wait for 10 more seconds and then we can kickstart. People who have joined in, please can you mention whether you are part of Grow Machine or Be Your Best Self? So just mention B and G. Type in the chat window below, just to let me know what kind of audience we have today. Okay, yeah, yes, Amit, yeah, Suresh, yeah, Samir. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we have people who are our old members, that is Be Your Best Self team, and we also have people who are part of Grow Machine, right? Who have recently joined our team. Really heartfelt thanks to all of you for joining today's session. This is the first time we are launching a webinar that is for both the forums, for Be Your Best Self as well as for Grow Machine. And let me tell you here, this will be a session which will be mostly focusing on the problem statement that we are going to address as part of the initiative, the online brand that we have launched recently. So before starting, let me introduce myself. And I'm Sanjog Saran. I'm the co-founder of Grow Machine, also the founder of Be Your Best Self. And I personally work on the finance and the content verticals. And those are specifically my interest areas. And we have another founder who is Mrs. Ankita Datta. So fortunately, she's my wife. And she heads the marketing department because she is a marketing pro and she totally focuses on that. So to start with, there are many questions we come across from our Be Your Best Self members, that what was the need of this online brand called Grow Machine? Why exactly did we actually require to launch this? So let me first give you a background. So you know how the world is, right? And currently, and we are facing this pandemic where situations are really bad, and we realize that unless and until we do something, right, things will never get back to place. We cannot rely on big companies, big brands to actually come in. We as individuals, we also have certain duties, and as individuals, I feel that this is we personally can do our bit, right, contributing to our lives, at the same time contributing to the society. Now, how we are going to do that, that we will be able to see in the upcoming part of this particular webcast. Okay, so now let me start with a presentation that I had prepared for all of you guys, so that you will be able to understand what exactly I meant when I said that we need to do our bit to contribute to the society. Let me know once you're able to see my screen. Once you are able to see, just type in Y below. Okay, and let me know once you're able to. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much everyone for being so prompt replies. I mean, I see this is the first time I think I'm able to see people really replying even before I complete my question. And thank you so much for being so alert. So let's get started. So today's topic, which we are going to discuss, is save the economy from the pandemic. Right now, we know how situation is, right? But we also know the fact that after every dark night, there is always a bright day. So, you know, when I say this, I mean that we as a global economy have faced many such instances when we were on the verge of a great depression, right? There were great recessions in the past, and we have come out of it. And let me tell you, We haven't come out of it because of somebody, because of no action of ours. There were actions, but this time, what I mean to say is this time things are a bit more complex, because this time things have gone a bit too far into on the negative side. So we as individuals, we need to understand that हम लोगों को इसमें initiative लेके हमें आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा. We have to come up, right? We have to take the stand. Okay, so when I say save the economy from the pandemic, the question which I get often is, Sanjog, how can we save our economy from the pandemic? My answer to this is, we can only save the economy only if we are able to save ourselves. So if you see the small line, the small quote which mentioned just below the title is, change is a perception. To bring one, change the perception. So I mean, I don't know how many of you were able to understand this, but when I read this line for the first time, I realized that yes, this is a fact, that change is nothing but a mere perception. How do you perceive things? And if you want to bring a change, you just need to change your perception and things will change, right? So during this presentation, guys, as I told you, I'll be interacting with you. So it's not a one-side presentation. We'll have a Q&A round at the last, but yes, we will be trying to be more interactive during this session. I know you cannot, I mean, it'll be great if you can type in your queries in the chat window so that I can answer it right away, or maybe I can park them for the end of the presentation. Okay. So to start with, the first question that comes from my side to you, and I would like each one of you to answer in the chat window, is, when did we last witness an economic recession? I want the year. Okay, 2008, 2009, okay. 8, 9, 90. I mean, ideally, I see people writing 2008, 2009, and I'm presuming that people who are writing, who were the first to write it, were the ones who really knew about it, and the ones who are writing after, many of them must be copying it. So, but are you guys copying it? No, right? Okay. Okay, great. So, copy nahi karne ka, theek hai? Because now is the time we need to think about unique things. Okay, so this is something unique which I'm going to share today, so you need to bear with me and just understand what I'm going to speak. Okay, so when did we last witness an economic recession? So the answer is correct. Some say 2008, some say 2009, but the fact was it was 2008, the 2008 subprime crisis. So you know, as you can see from the window, that the statistics says that 3,26,392 people lost job in a single month. That was in February 2009. There was a increase in unemployment rate from 5% to 10%. There was a GDP decline by 4.3%. So you can see that there was a heavy impact. And you know why this impact came in? Because what I'm trying to explain you by showing this is that this subprime crisis had impacted US economy, and all the countries who were having any kind of relations, let's say people who are having trade relations with the US, people who are going to US for a job, for doing a business, right, in the Silicon Valley. So all those people got impacted. When all those people got impacted, the world also got impacted, because as you know, I mean, most of our economy is the world overall is somewhere connected to US to some extent, right? And that's the reason each one of us got impacted, and it was a severe thing, right? So now you might be wondering that why are we discussing about 2000 economic crisis, 2000, because that's the past and we have come over it. Why I'm asking this is because we need to ask ourselves the second question, that is, how big is COVID-19? Now, you need to have a reference, right? So for reference, here we have taken 2008 economic crisis. So let's say, how big is COVID-19? So if you can answer U and D. So U and D means up and down. So if you are saying that COVID-19 is much worse than the 2008 subprime crisis, please type U and okay, and type D if you feel that no, I mean it's it's somewhere similar or it is maybe lower to the crisis we had experienced last time. Okay. I see a lot of U's. I mean, I must say people are over here are really aware of what's happening. You know, one of my mentors told me that the solution is never in the actual solution, it's in the awareness of the problem. So when a person is aware about the problem, it usually happens that he is highly likely to find the solution more easily than someone who is continuously searching for the solution because, without being aware of what exactly the problem statement is, right? So yes, I mean, you guys are completely correct. So yes, it's an up. Okay. And why it's an up? Because, you know, I mean, you can see the World Bank reports. It says COVID-19 recession is expected to be twice as bad as the 2009 financial crisis. Because as I told you, the 2009 financial crisis was all about US economy. It started from US and it spread across. It was an economic crisis, but this is something different. This is a pandemic. This is a situation when we are locked down in our own places. We cannot move out. We cannot go and create a business empire all of a sudden. We cannot contribute to our economic rise, right? But, and most importantly, this has impacted almost every country in the world. Like I was reading someday that New Zealand was the only country which had no cases of corona, but unfortunately, even weeks before, we heard cases coming up from New Zealand as well. So as you can see, these are some highlights of how COVID-19 is with respect to all the recessions we had. So this is the deepest global recession since World War II. This is the highest synchronization of national recession since 1870. So what this means is, since 1870, this is the first time that almost all the countries in the world are facing a national recession where jobs are getting laid off, businesses are coming down, things are happening in a really bad fashion. Sharpest decline in oil demand. So this is the simple, you know, how oil drives our economy, right? Each of the economies of the world, how oil drives. So there's a sharp decline in oil demand, and there is decline in per capita input. Why? Because obviously our factories are not working. Since our factories are not working, manufacturing is not happening. Manufacturing is not happening, so there will be a decline in the per capita output. So I mean, are you able to relate? 2008 subprime crisis, it said 3 lakh people, approximately 3 lakh people lost jobs in 1 month. And here you see 27 million youth, that too only in the age group of 20 to 30, lost their jobs in April, right? World's biggest virus lockdown saves lives but hurts businesses. So, you know, I mean, yes, we are safe at home, but business, what about that? People are not earning, businesses are coming down, things are not happening the way it should be. So that is something which is an alarming thing for all of us, and we should understand that we need to be ultra careful when we are thinking of a future at this juncture. So with this, coming to the next question, that can we as individuals contribute to saving our economy? So this is the question which most of my members who are pretty new, right, they ask me. Old members know my answer. So old members directly contact me and they have discussions with me. So they know how it is, how it can be solved. But yeah, the people who have come new, their question is, can we as individuals contribute to saving our economy? And of course, I got replies from so many of you. Even now, I see people typing why, and I really appreciate you guys. But yes, we can contribute. Yes, the question answer is yes, we can contribute. So what we will do today is, let's directly jump to how we are going to do that. So let's do a root cause analysis. Now we have COVID-19 situation, right? What is COVID-19 leading us to? It is leading to less jobs. it is leading to business downfall. Okay, now jobs are less, business is falling. What does that mean? That means that there are going to be less retail loans, because if there are less jobs, obviously the borrowers are reducing, right? If borrowers are reducing, the loans will reduce, so less retail loans, less corporate loans as well, because businesses are falling. You don't expect a falling business to come and take a loan from you, because even they don't have a projection of what will be their sale next month, right? So you don't expect them to come and take a cash credit account or an overdraft account, or maybe take a corporate credit from you. So you don't expect that, right? So when we see that there are less retail loans and less corporate loans, what does that mean? That means there is low income to banks, because I don't know how many of you are aware, but loans are asset to a bank. That means the income of a bank is equal to the interest that we as borrowers pay to the bank. That is the bank's income. So there will be low income to the banks. There will be reduction in deposit rates. Why reduction? Because interest rates which banks give us, that is nothing but an expense to them. So in order to cater to their needs and to survive, they need to reduce their expenses as well. So what they'll do, they'll reduce the deposit rates, and of course share prices will come down. Share prices will come down. We see companies, if the business are falling, how do you expect a share price to go up? Share prices will come down. So these are the three major issues. I know people might be wondering that, Sanjog, there are so many issues. The commodities price are changing, gold price is changing, oil demand is changing, and you highlight these three issues. I say yes, but why I highlight these three issues? Because these are some things which are related to a common man, because a common man, he takes a loan, a common man has a deposit in the bank, and a common man invests in shares. So all these three apply to a common man. So that is the primary reason why I've included these three major problems, right? And now now the thing which we all are waiting for, and I told you that this is going to be a unique presentation, and you're going to get a solution. So, and the solution for this overall is, I know, thank you for staying with me, but let me tell you, this, when my mentor told me that, Sanjog, the answer is always within the question, right? And I always wondered why he meant that. But when I tried to introspect myself and my life, I realized that he was correct, because when he said that question is the answer, so I tried to see what my initial question was. My initial question was that COVID-19 has impacted jobs and businesses. So what do we need to do? We need to create jobs, correct? We need to create businesses. And I'm very sure that seeing this solution, many of you must be feeling, oh man, as if we didn't know. We knew this. We knew this. It's just that we cannot create jobs just like that. We cannot create businesses just like that. Do you think this is unique? I say yes, it is unique. Because I'll tell you, the way it's written over here, I don't like this, because I know jobs cannot be created first. So the first thing I'll be trying to do is, let's say I'll reprioritize this. So I'll just reshuffle this and put businesses up and jobs down, because the first thing I need to work on is to create businesses. And for businesses, I need entrepreneurs, right? And when businesses come up, obviously jobs will be created, right? So to start with, I'll just do one thing. I'll let me take you to another question. Okay, I think you guys will be able to relate it pretty well, and I'm sure people over here who have recently come on board are pretty much aware of how do we start interacting with them. Okay, so coming down to the next, and yeah, as I said, that once you create these businesses and jobs, you will be able to solve these three problems easily, right? So now coming down to the next question, that is, at GROWW Machine, what do we ask when someone comes on board? What do you think? Please don't write anything, because I'll be showing you how exactly what do we do. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll just show you exactly what we do. Okay, so just let me know once you're able to see my screen. Just type in Y and N so that I'll be able to understand. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Sudhir, for being the first one to respond, and thank you so much. So let's start this. Okay, so at Grow Machine, whenever a person comes in at these times, now we have started this brand. So the first question we ask the individual is, do you want to create job for others, or do you want a job for yourself? That's the first question. Now, you know how Indian culture is, right? So if there are 100 people, you'll find 20 who will say, I want to create a business, and the rest 80 will say that we want to get into the best MNC in the world. But you know how the world is currently in such a way that even the best MNC is wondering how how the company will be able to generate an income in the future run, right? Unless and until it is digitally sound, right? They really don't have a clue of how exactly they are going to run. Okay. Now to start with, what we do is we first take the majority side and we say, okay, we focus on the people who want to do a job. Okay, now we ask them the next three questions, that is, are you currently working, have you lost your job, or are you a fresher? Now the middle question, if you see, have you lost your job, is the question which we give the utmost priority, because if somebody tells us that yes, I have lost my job, we make sure that we take his profile, refine it in such a way that he is ready to crack the next job he gets, or the next interview he faces, he's able to crack that. Okay, so we first make sure that we are clear with the next questions which the person needs to answer, that is, what is his primary skill and what is the location. Now primary skill, this is a very important thing, because we do a lot of things using this answer. I'll tell you in some time. Okay, then the next question is, are you a fresher? Okay, so when a person says that yes, I am a fresher, the question which he faces is, what are your education qualifications and what is their interest, right? The third question comes here is, are you currently working? That means a person is working and he wants to switch to a better prospective job. So for that, we ask him three questions. One is what hike he wants, what role he wants, and what is the location, what is his preference. Now, when we answer all these questions, you see there are almost 7 questions over here. When we get answers to these 7 questions, that is when we start building up profiles. That is when our team starts working, building on profiles, searching for suitable matches of what kind of a job are there in the market, what kind of jobs these people are looking for, and then we try to bring them together and bring them on the same page where the recruiters are able to get what they're expecting from a candidate. Okay, now once this is done, let me take you to the other side of Grow Machine. That is, do you want to create job for others? Now, how will you create job for others? If you have a business, right? If you're an entrepreneur. Now, if you're not an entrepreneur, the question comes to you is, do you have a business or do you wish to have one? Now, I'll tell you, when I take the percentage, I get almost 30% people who come to me saying that, Sanjog, I want to have a business, man. But the problem is, I don't know what exactly I need to do, right? And there are others who say that yes, I have a business and I'm facing some problem. So for them, the next question comes is your business facing loss and you want to revive it? Is it something you already have and you want to revive it? Or is it something you intend to multiply your sales and profit? Do you want to intend to multiply your sales? If you want to, then yes, we have a lot of strategies in place which can help you out, right? And then the question we ask to this sector of people is your idea ready, or do you want us to help you ideate? So these are some things which we do. Now I'll tell you how we club them. Now see, you might have seen there is a question called what is your primary skill. Now when we ask a person what is his primary skill, you know, I'll tell you 90% of people in the world, right, who are currently into the job sector, they definitely have a primary skill in which they might be at a amateur level, at a pro level, at an advanced level, or maybe at an expert level. So there are different levels, right? So they might be at different levels. But I'll tell you something, that in this world where knowledge is something which increases as you start sharing it, right? For them, what we do over here is we try to bring them together. We try to bring them together. We try to bring one of this section person. Suppose there is a person, I'll tell you an example. Suppose there is a person who says that, Sanjog, I want to, I want to create an app. And I see in my job list, I have a person who is saying that he is wonderful at app development, Android app development, who is wonderful. Now what happens is, in the process, while he's searching his job, we also giving him an opportunity, and also the person who intends to create an app as a business, an opportunity to team up, use their skills together, work as partners and develop a business. Now what happens is, I'll tell you what happens then is, first of all, the person who is searching for a job, since he practically implements his knowledge increases, because even for implementing that, he is doing a lot of research. So he needs to actually do a lot of research to understand that. And when he does that, definitely it adds a great lot of value to his own knowledge. Secondly, the person who intends to create his own app and wants to start his own business, he also gets the same, right? And when both of them are acting as partners, definitely the person who earlier had a little bit, he was underconfident in saying that, yes, I want to have something of my own, I want to do a job, he lands into a job, but at the same time, he also gets the chance to get his own business, right? So these things, if you see it overall, we have never divided these two ventures of ours, like one is profile building, one is business consultancy. We have always tried to club them together, and when you club them together, you get a unique product which gives both the parties exposure to both the type of worlds. Now all these questions answered, what do we do? All these questions answered, the next thing that we do is comes to the thing which we offer at GROWW Machine. That is, we offer you the best of services that you can possibly imagine to develop your job, to develop your profile, or to develop your business. Catalog. So I hereby present to you for the first time such a product, which is not just a product where we are just selling a product and we are leaving it to you to try and implement it. If you are not able to get success, big deal, because we have earned our profit. No, we are not going to do that. What we are telling you is, you take our product, use it, implement it in bracket with us. So we will be there with you. Let's implement it together. Let's modify your profile. Let's prepare you for an interview. Let's give that interview. Let us also wait for the interview results the way you wait. Let us also bite our nails, right? Let us also do an email marketing campaign for your business. Let us also keep a track of how your email marketing campaign is performing. Let us also create a Facebook ad for you. Let us also monitor the Facebook ad with you. And now, when I say this, I really mean it. And our past results have always shown us that this really works. And I'm not saying that I will change the scenario of this world, but yes, I can tell you one thing, that a team is always strong than one individual. So what we are doing here is, we are giving you a team where you will never feel alone. You will never feel that you have been left alone with something which you are unaware of, and you have to try it on your own, and success and failure is totally on you and not on anybody else. Here we are also there to support you, to help you, to get you what you want. So without much ado, let me present to you GROWW Product Catalog. So the first thing which we do over here is, we do consultancy. So what happens over here is, that when you do an inquiry, when you put an inquiry on the GROWW Machine website, so what we do is we have experts, like based on your query. Suppose you have a query concerning your job. Suppose you have a query concerning a business idea you have been working on, or maybe you are just confused about what exactly to do now, right? So we do this. And how much we charge for this? I mean, these things are pretty costly. And I'll not lie you, we also charge a pretty hefty amount. That is absolutely free. We don't charge anything because we don't charge for advices. You come to us, you ask us, we'll give you an advice, go implement it, you become successful, we are more than happy. No need to purchase a product from us. But if you do, we can tell you one thing, that we will be there with you, helping you out at every step and adding value to each and every step of yours. So that addition will increase the probability of your success and will help you eventually succeed in your business. Okay. Now coming to the next product, that is P4. Now, as I said, that the first focus during this pandemic is to create businesses. So let me not go in an order, P1, P2, P3, P4. I'll straightforward jump to P4, that is business consulting. Now this is, as I already told you, that this is suitable for people who wish to start a new business. This is suitable for people who are facing loss in existing business, and also who wish to take their offline businesses online. Now, why we have created this product? Because this is the need of the hour. Because I mean, this COVID-19 situation has impacted businesses really badly, and they are facing a lot of trouble. So we must be ready to help them address these issues. So what do we do over here? We don't follow a one-size-fits-all strategy. As I told you, we don't send you some videos which you watch, and then eventually you are totally confused that, boss, I paid an amount, I'm following this, but it's not working. So we don't do that way. We do customized solutions. So we sit with you, we understand which industry you are currently working in, we try and understand the market which you are trying to target, and eventually what we do, we provide a customized solution for you. So it includes business strategy, finance, marketing, operations, systems, whatever it is, from end to end, from procurement to sales to delivery, everything is done by us. The entire planning, the entire architecture is designed by us, designed by our experts, and we help you implement each and everything. We have a 30-day setup challenge as well, which once you come on board, almost all of you who have already joined in our plans know about what's a 30-day setup challenge. But yes, people who are watching currently on YouTube and Facebook, I would request you that once you come on board, you will be getting a 30-day setup challenge, which will help you set up your own home-based business at home in 30 days by just following a day-to-day task, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And I assure you, by the end of the 30th day, you will see a refined product, a finished product. And let me tell you, you will be really happy seeing that product, because most of our customers, most of our clients have really loved what they have created in these 30 days. So secondly, and the last point, that is one-on-one consulting. So we do not do group sessions. We do not do group sessions. So we do not call you up, call 10 people who are doing 10 different businesses and give them a gyan of about a simple concept that, yes, please see, this is the thing I want to deliver. My work is done for the day. No, we don't do that. We call upon each person at a time, understand his issues, understand the problems, understand the steps to be taken. You might come to us for starting a business. You might come to us that, hey, Sanjog, my product is ready. It's just that I need to market it. Can you help me do that? Or maybe, hey, Sanjog, I have a product, I have a good product, but I don't see sales. And can you help me enhance my product in such a way that I can drive sales more? I mean, this P4, business consulting, is available to all of you, to people who are watching, at a simple price not 1 lakh, not 2 lakhs, not 50,000, but 9999. I mean, the uniqueness of 999 is that it's a 4-digit figure, which is pretty less, but yeah, I mean, it almost resembles 10,000 rupees. Yeah, which is indeed a less amount as compared to, we nowadays we buy smartphones of 13,000, 14,000. So you can easily imagine that the price at which you buy a smartphone, it's even cheaper to that, right? And with a 9999 package, what I'm giving you back in return is a guarantee that you and us, when we work together, we will develop a business which will help you convert the same 999 into, I don't know, you can add any number of nines, you can add any number of zeros over here, and you will be able to do that just by following simple steps, simple things, but yes, in a very religious and consistent manner. Coming down to the next profile, that is the next product, that is a P1, that is profile builder. Now, as I said, that there are many people who want to switch jobs. Now for them, this is a special product because we over here do a really detailed analysis of their profiles. So we analyze the profiles based on the market requirement. Of course, market requirement is very much required, and we identify the areas of improvement, okay, for the desired leap. So, and that is also very much required because, most of the career counselors I've seen, they analyze the profile, they give you some areas of improvement, but they don't do it based on your requirement. Let's say you're earning a job of, you are having a job which is currently paying you, let's say 10 lakh rupees. Now, and you think that why not let me do one thing, like instead of ₹1,000,000, I will do one thing. I want, let's say 3 million. I want a big leap in a span of, let's say, next 2 years. So when your desire is high, then the improvement should also be high, right? It should be positively correlated. So if this increases, this also should increase. But that doesn't happen that way. Now, I don't know how people do, but here at GROWW Machine, what we do is we basically identify the areas of improvement based on your desired leap or desired hike, whatever you say that, okay? We structure your CV, we structure your resume, we structure your covering letter, we prepare you for the interview, we advise the right list of jobs based on the profile. Definitely, if you are targeting a job where you will be joining on the role of a consultant, we would not like ask you to go for an interview where that role is not, but there is some other role which might be fairly overlapping your profile, but not an exact one. So we won't ask you to do that because, I mean, that is something which is, I feel, is a compromise in terms of your career, right? So prepare the candidate for salary negotiation. Yes, now salary negotiation, that's the toughest job, I think, when it comes to, because most of us, I would say, even I would include myself, had a tendency of saying yes to the HR manager the moment he or she gives us a good news that, oh man, hey Sanjog, you got selected and I'm so happy. And the next question he asks is, okay, I'm giving you an offer of, let's say 1.4 million. And are you okay with it? And my response is, yeah, I'm okay. And then when I come out and I see my offer letter, I see 1.4, because I'm just getting 1.3. Why should I get 1.4? I think I should have got a 40% or a 60% hike. No, right? So that happens. I'm sure many of you will be able to relate now because because I've seen many people facing the same issue. They say yes inside the room, but when they come out, they eventually realize that that yes would cost them a big hike, right? It should have been better if they would have asked for something more, right? But in an effective way, not just straightforward going and asking for it, but yes, you have certain skills, you have certain ways of asking it, but you need to ensure that you are doing it the right way. Okay, conducting mock tests for specialized skills. So yes, we have some specialized instructors with us. We have a team of people who specialize in different kinds of skills, let's say IT skills, banking skills, investment banking skills, and if you belong to any of those areas, we are definitely trying to increase our workforce. We are trying to hire people who are into different fashion designers, who are artists, right? We are trying to hire them onto and bring them on board to our team. But yes, if you are one amongst the individuals who are one of the specialized skills which we currently are offering, then definitely you will be having mock tests as well. Okay. So this is RP1 profile builder. Then the next product, which is specifically designed for these times of Corona. Now, yeah, coming back to the price, I mean, this happens with me every time. This happens with me every time because, price is something I had never thought of when I started this venture. Because truly speaking, I mean, maybe people might be feeling that, Sanjog, every business has an expectation of an income. I say, yes, I do have. But what I understood was, when I started this business, it might have started with a hope to generate some funds. But yes, when I started this and when I started helping people, and I realized that it's actually a great thing to do, because people are getting benefited, and people, when they tell you, send you a thank you message, and when they tell you that, hey Sanjog, thank you so much, man, because you helped us do these things, and we are so grateful that you helped us build our own business, and thank you so much for this. That thank you really matters more than any of these, right? Because getting someone get into a job of his or her requirement, getting someone to run his own business freely, smoothly, right? That is something which we really love at Grow Machine. So coming back to the next profile, that is Profile Builder P2. Now this is specifically designed for people who have recently lost their jobs during Corona. And I would heartily request all of you who are watching this video to please spread this word amongst your friends, amongst your family members, whoever is looking for a job. Please contact us. We will give you priority address. We will address your profile on priority. But yes, make sure that when you're applying for this, when you're purchasing this package, make sure you also give your whatever the experience certificate you have from your previous job, or whatever letter, if the company issues a different kind of letter, please show us so that we can validate this. Because we don't want to mix you up with people who just want to switch, because we would like to give them time. Because I mean, big leaps, big jumps, big hikes don't come just like that, right? Big leaps, big jumps only happen when you actually give time to it. So, and we do definitely give it time. But this one is something which we are working on priority. Our team is constantly working on refining the profiles, helping the people prepare for interviews, helping the people identify the best jobs for them in the market, and then crack it, right? So these are some few things which we do as part of this package. We do a priority profile setup, we structure your CV and resume, we prepare you for the interview, and we advise you the right list of jobs based on your profile, right? So this is for $399, and this is this price is nothing in front of what we are offering. Okay. Next is the fitness check. Now, I mean, this question has come to me many a times, that people, and I would like to know from my audience now as well, that how many of you feel that this is something really odd in comparison to the packages I'm offering, because this fitness check just doesn't fit in, right? Yes or no? If somebody is saying yes, then definitely he is someone from Be Your Best Self. I can bet you on that. Because, I mean, let me tell you, first of all, I am personally a person who is a fitness freak, and I love working out. But yes, on the serious front, I would tell you one thing. See, body is categorized as healthy when there is continuous blood flow, right? And blood flow happens when your body is active, when you are constantly working, when you are walking, running, or doing something, right? But I mean, now that we are locked out at home, this one thing is not happening, right? We are sitting at home, maybe we are working from home, we are sitting at our sofas, our beds, our chairs for long hours, for long 10 hours, and then we are coming up, and then maybe we are going to bed. So eventually our body is not active, right? So this package is for everyone. I would say everyone who ever wants to save their medical bills. Let me be very blunt in saying that, because yes, if you really want to reduce your medical bills, you need a fitness check. And For this, we are offering customized diet plans. So we have fitness experts who constantly, if you go to our website and if you subscribe to our website, you will see on your mail, you will be getting a free diet plan, which is worth $10, which is normally sold in most of, you'll see many dietitians actually prescribe different diet plans, and they charge you almost $10 for this. And we are offering it at a free of cost, right? So you will be getting a chance to get that right away. Apart from that, we also analyze the choices of people, right? What a person likes and dislikes, and based on that, we prepare the diet plan for them. So these are totally customized, and these will give you the benefits you want, right? Then there is workout plan chalked out for the week. Now, not everyone wants a weight loss, or not everyone wants a muscle gain, right? So we have a different kind of workout plan which is chalked out for different kind of people. Let's say a person who is very thin, who wants to gain weight. There's a person who is having a backache. There's a person who is having a joint pain. So we have different kinds of workouts for everyone. And it is based on the day, right? Monday, Tuesday, and based on your choice, you can decide what is your break day, and we give 1 day of break. So based on that, we do 5 days of workout, 1 day of break, and 1 day of yoga, right? So that's our plan. What's the way we work? Okay. Weekly checks, yes, we do that, because our fitness trainers, our fitness experts, what they do is they directly monitor you, right? So they talk to you on a weekly basis, and they check with you. And trust me, I mean, this I have mentioned in one of my documents, on one of my earlier articles, that you should never believe on the weighing scale, because weighing scale will give you the weight of the body, right? But you must also understand that working out doesn't mean reduction of weight. Working out means conversion of your extra stubborn fat into muscles. So when your fat converts into muscles and you are getting a lean body, you are getting a fit body, so it doesn't necessarily mean a reduction in weight. You might be seeing a 2 kg fall in your, or a 2 pounds fall in your weight, but you might be seeing your body to be completely in shape, right, by the time. So these things must be done. So please, so we do a weekly check by asking you to send us your picture, right? Which and every week we kind of tally your chart, and if we feel that things are not working that way, then we immediately go for a change of diet plan or a change of workout plan. And we really want you to be honest, because we don't want you to take the diet plan and then go and have a pizza on a weekday. And mind you, for people who love pizza, who love burgers, our diet plans also have that. But yes, we have a different way of putting them so that they don't do the negative thing they do usually to a normal consumer, right? So we do that. We do take into account. This is $6.99. Awesome plan, awesome thing to be done. I must say this is one of the best fitness plans I have personally experienced. I'm going to roll out a video next week, and there you'll be seeing my personal fitness journey, and that will be I'm really excited about it. I'm really ready to shoot that. So do check that out. But yes, for now, this is a wonderful plan for you. Do check it out. If you want to understand more on it, place an inquiry on our website, and our fitness experts will get in touch with you. Okay. Next is financial trading. Now, this is the best thing which I feel, because in past 7 years of my trading experience, I have been, I wouldn't say I have made much, right? Because, there are great investors in this world who have invested millions and have turned into billions, right? But I would say that yes, in terms of my ROI, I have a decently good ROI of 500%. So in layman terms, if I explain you, if I have invested 100 rupees in the span of last 7 years, I have made it 500. So you can imagine what kind of an investment I would have done, because people who know me personally, who know and who follow my YouTube channel, they know how I'm crazy about investments. And I'll tell you, I mean, this is not something I do just for fun, or just to earn money. But yes, I love learning about it. I love reading about it. I read a lot of books on investment, and based on that, I will take these sessions personally. So this is basically, we are covering everything. So people who are beginners, who are new to finance, we will tell them what, we'll give them a basic overview of finance. Now, many people feel that financial trading is for someone who is into finance. But let me tell you, my friends, it is not something like that. Financial trading is for any person in this world who earns money. Because if you're earning money, you have the right to know how to multiply that. And since investment is something where knowledge is involved, where you basically do a lot of research and then you decide to invest on a particular company, that is why I really love this and encourage it to all my members and to all my family members as well, that they should go for it. So what we are covering it as part of this package is, we are doing stock trading lessons, we are taking forex trading lessons, we are doing cryptocurrency trading tutorials, we are doing derivative trading lessons, commodities trading lessons, live trading on trading platform for VIP users. So this is something, we have a group of VIP users who have now got into a stage where they are pretty much aware, they are pretty much investing, and we have live trading sessions with them, because that helps our team and them both achieve the bigger results. So you can definitely join the VIP group. There is no charge for that, but yes, you need to reach a particular level. Your portfolio size should be a certain much in order for us to put you in that group. So this financial trading session, I'll tell you, you go anywhere in the market, you won't get these all things at such a cheap price, and we are offering it at 3,999. We are helping you invest, do everything whatever you want, right? And we'll tell you, and I mean, during these sessions we'll also tell you some great myths which people have, and how to break them and how to use them for your benefits. Okay, right. So I didn't realize that we have reached till the end of our presentation. So guys, this is our contact page. Now, before closing up for the day, I would say that I will be putting all these materials, this entire deck, I'll be putting it as part of my description. So in the description box below, just watch it out. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, because this helps us, it helps us reach to more people. Do share our videos, because I mean, you never know, any of your friend might be in need of it, right? You might not feel that, yes, it might or might not help me out, but yes, your friend might be in need of it. So please, I would request everyone, if you really feel that the thing which we are doing is really a good thing, and we genuinely need to reach more people, because once we reach more people, we will be able to help them out during this pandemic. Situations are such that on a daily basis there are layoffs happening, the businesses are coming down, the business are facing really troublesome times. But yeah, I mean, we need to understand that as a team we can definitely contribute, and as a team we can definitely help each other out. So thank you all for joining today's webinar. It was a pleasure addressing all of you. And if you really like, a last comment from you guys, just hit a thumbs up. Just hit a thumbs up if you really like this session. You guys make up my day, because when I say please hit a thumbs up, and before even I complete, when I get almost 10 thumbs up, it really makes my day. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll put this deck in the description so you can refer to it anytime you want. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know what kind of free content you would want us to do, because we are working on free content. We are preparing so many things. We want to reach out to most of the masses, but yes, this would require a team effort. As I always said, that a team is always greater than an individual. And as I told you on the very first slide of my presentation, change is a perspective. To get one, change your perspective. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.